So what we plan to do is start on the southern side of Hornswood at a place called Gashamna. It's a place where we plan to land and take a walk, and depending on what the conditions are like, we'll probably try and create a perimeter to give you freedom to walk within some boundaries. There's an area where we can get up to a high point, and the tundra is sort of reclaiming it. It's fascinating both to see it and photographically, but of course we have to be careful not to damage it because some of these things are very fragile going back hundreds of years. Fjord here, Spitsbergen. We plan a ship cruise in there because last time we sailed past without going in, we could see there was fast ice in there. So it's a beautiful area, but whenever there's fast ice and a fjord, I think it's worth having a look because you never know what you're going to see. Hunters and trappers. So once we get you out of the Zodiac, you can pop your life jackets in the bag if you want to. If you walk directly back, you'll find remains of dwellings, a whole lot of bones, of huge whale bones, sort of being reclaimed by the tundra. Just don't go beyond the further staff member walking back in that direction, and we're not going to go this way. But if you want to walk up to a high point, you'll see that there's people heading up in this direction.
Good morning, welcome to Gashamna, which means Goose Harbor, and behind me are some of the many whale bones littering the shore, dating back to the 1600s when the English went whaling around here. And then in the 1800s, both the Russians and the Norwegians used this area for hunting. It's a rainy morning, not very nice out here. And of course the reason the beach is littered with whale bones is the whalers would drag the carcasses up to the sheltered harbor and then render the whale blubber. General consensus is this is the back part of the skull.
What's it? It's the muscle attachment.
As is this.
So
there are whale bones all over the place, but all in all, it's a pretty underwhelming, shall we say, excursion.
Up here.
Can you hear the cracking in the glacier? I mean the cracking in the berg.
You can really see the layers in this berg when we get closer. Some layers of darker ice and some layers of lighter ice. The darker layers are just clear with fewer bubbles. The air is not very light.
No, you're fine. Oh, that one was gorgeous. Right amongst all these.
Copy that. I think we're waiting for any crash here for the whales to shoot in.
I don't know if you can hear the crackling of the ice.
Melt a little wet bit and get all the salt water off of it. Oh yeah, that's weird.
Even in a small piece like that, you can see the folding.
You don't want it?
Sorry,
That's good. It looks like doorways, carved doorways right into it. All this is
you tell because it's higher or
freshwater ice, all from the glaciers.
sometimes you get avalanche deposits fall on top of the glacier, like up in the accumulation area. You'll have a rock fall and that'll cover a substantial area of the ice in dirt and rock and sponge. And then snow will fall and that layer will become incorporated. And you can see that quite often, especially down towards the snout of the glacier. You can see this sinking layer of dirt, which is probably everything's very sharp.
I hope you can only leave this from an avalanche that came higher up in the glacier. This is the edge of the fast ice. It's all still attached to each other, melting off the edges.
You might get unlucky.
You can see the bubbles rising from it. What we need here is some seals, some penguins, something swimming around.
It's quite small.
Oops. Behind us is on the moon.
So given how close to shore we are, I think